Hello everyone, it's Azalea. No mom today because she was doing a show with Jess in California, and when she joined, there was a lot of horrendous background noise. So it's going to be me by myself today. I don't really have a demo to show for because my mom she asked me to do like some painting, something on my iPad or maybe in my sketchbook, but I don't have time to get that right now, and I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff we have this week. So since I'm by myself, I put together a bunch of lots of like sapphires and rubies and garnets and amethysts, just things that I think are really scrumptious and juicy. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And also, we have a whole collection of bronze pieces that we haven't had in bronze in a while that Dad rushed to finish today. So you guys, those look really good. They're real shiny and perfect. I'm excited to show those. But I'm going to start off with seeing how fast I can flip this camera and show you guys our first grouping of lots. So let's see if I can make this look good. Pardon the switch around. Kate showed us how to do the camera flipping, but I haven't been able to figure that out quite yet. So there's our lamp. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see if I can make this flip over. Thank you for your patience, y'all. Okay. Adjust. Oh no, it's not working the way I wanted it to. Sorry for the interruption. I don't know what just happened with my phone. It just clicked some weird button and then it just started being goofy. I have not had to do this by myself in a long while, so thank you guys for your patience. I'm figuring this out. Okay, here we go. Ah, finally set up. It's not the usual angle because I don't have Mom's tripod here, but we're gonna make do with what we've got and make it happen. Make it happen for Mom. Okay, so don't mind all that ink on my hand I was drawing earlier, and it did not come off. This is our first lot of the night. It's lot 397. These are pink rubies. I've got two groupings of these. They're the exact same amount. I strung this one on slightly less soft flex, but it's the same. I counted it. Man, I need to find a better way to show this. All right, here we go. This is a little better than my crusty, dusty, inky hand. I wish I could figure out how to zoom in and show those off a little better. I really like these a lot. Helen, you did not miss it. I just started, but I'm by myself this time. Mom's not here. This is lot 397 for 32. This is a grouping of, I believe, 20 to 26 pink rubies. I think 26 was the amount I put for the emeralds coming up. You guys are going to like those. I know our friend Clem out there really likes our emeralds. So to anybody that's new to this, if there's something that you see, the tag, you just comment 397 or lot 397 if you want it, and I'm going to write down your name in my notebook here and send you an invoice after the live or tomorrow morning. All right, that's the first lot, 397 for these cube faceted pink rubies. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh yeah, I love these. These are a particular favorite of mine. People do not usually like the amethyst and rose quartz and whatnot because they're considered a little cheaper. But I personally don't care much for some of the, like diamonds and stuff. I see that they're very valuable, but honestly, I find them a little boring because they just kind of remind me of just clear quartz. They're just clear. And I like a lot of color. I like these amethysts. I like rubies and garnets and sapphires. I don't know. Garnets are my favorite, but these amethysts are a close runner-up because of that color. This is lot 398. Real quick, before I keep going, let's do an audio check. You guys let me know how my sound is. I'm not used to having to do these by myself, so thank you guys for being patient and watching me do this on my little wooden tray. Oh, thanks, Jermaine, lot 398 for that sapphire. Let me write down your name real quick. Usually this can flow seamlessly when Mom's around because she's still showing it while I'm writing it, but now we have to take a pause because I only got two hands. All right, that's lot 398, these amethyst. Thanks, Jermaine. It's nice to see you around again. You weren't here for a little while. We've missed you. All right, we have one more of those, but we have actually we have some sitting around. So if anybody else wanted some beyond what I have showing here, I can make more lots. All right, that was lot 398 for those amethysts. Next, and these have been really popular throughout our live sales, are these blueberry-looking sapphires. These are real popular, but we're kind of running out. Oh, full screen. Let's see if I can twist this around again. I was having a problem a minute ago because this tripod is a little goofy, and I was trying to make it work, and it was not working. So let's see. Oh, and then I clicked some button, and then it started showing me some like emergency thing. I don't even know what was going on with that. I did not like it though. Let's see if I can switch this around. No, that does not work like that. Oh no. There we go. How's that, you guys? Is that working? I hope so. Oh, pardon. Still figuring out this tripod. That should be good. Okay. Thank you. All right, so let's show these off. You guys have really liked these in the past, all of these blueberry sapphires, and I personally love them, but they're a little bit too expensive for me. We got to sell these. I can't keep any of them. But this is lot 399 for 56. We have another lot of these, just these blue ones, but we're running out. We don't have that many of these left. So once these are gone, hopefully we'll be able to find them at another show or whatever, and see if we can get a hold of them from some of our friends. But I really like these. They really do remind me of. Oh, hi Sam. Thank you for joining me, bro. Makes me feel a little less anxious because I'm not used to doing these live sales without mom. So I'm getting used to it. Someday I'll be able to do it completely by myself, no stress. But there's something about going live and trying to display. It's kind of nerve-wracking. But that is lot 399. Oh yeah, Mom says, hi everyone, I'm stuck in a bar in the middle of Alameda. Azalea said it was too loud to go live from here. Yeah, she joined it, and the audio in the background, you could hear traffic and people talking and some strange music, and I did not much care for that, and I didn't think you guys would either. So I told her, Mom, just let me do it by myself. You look tired anyway. Oh, thanks, Ma. I know, they're so juicy. I love these. I like the dark spots that they have that are truly like blueberries. Speaking of blueberries, our bush out in the yard is growing a lot, Ma. They are delicious. Max and I have been feasting on the raspberries that have been growing. That's a lot. $3.99 for those. All right, next. Max and I have been feasting on those raspberries, those wild raspberries in the front yard, and the blueberries. And Max has been on. He's been in the mood for mint tea lately. He's been collecting mint from the garden and baking it and then grinding it up into little tea leaves for himself. All right, here are some of these kind of rougher, faceted garnets. I love these. If I could show these with under a lamp or something, maybe I could show some sort of flashlight underneath action to show just how red and juicy they are. But you can probably get a little hint of that from just looking at it like this. I love these. I love all garnets. Garnets are pretty much probably my favorite gemstone. I had a necklace of them with one of our skeleton pieces, and I wore it every day until the clasp broke off. Well, it wasn't the clasp. It was the my goofy wire wrapping that was not very good. Yeah, we have a whole collection of garnets this evening from Mom's special collection. I love them. Especially these drops here. All right. So that's lot 400 for these rough-ish faceted garnets. If anybody's interested, you comment 400 or lot 400, and I will take you down your name. I love them. Okay. Next, we've got these garnets, these drops. I'm showing all the garnets at once. Last week, we had a grouping of 3 on each, but I decided I wanted everybody to have like an equal amount so you can make some earrings. So I put 4 on this one. That's a lot 405. I'm kind of skipping around a little bit because I'm grouping them together like with like instead of going back and forth between the gemstones. That's lot 405 for these garnet drops. Those completely sold out last live. And those are some particular favorites of mine. I have some earrings. I should have worn them tonight, some earrings of these. All right, lot 405 for those. All right, next I have, or I guess lastly for the garnets, are these kind of longer faceted ones. These glint the hardest. These have the brightest red sheen when you hold them up to the light. This is lot 406. These would be good on like a necklace of power, like knotted up with a bunch of other gemstones. And I think garnets look really good with peridot. Oh, thank you, Julie. She says, you're doing great. Thanks. I'm trying my best. Oh, Karen, I see you. I'll take down your name right now. Let's see. I actually did have time. You guys will be delighted to know I had time to write down some giveaways for this evening. Usually I kind of put that off because I kind of prioritize the other things. But I know how much you guys like doing the giveaway games. So it's a simple one. It's one of our classic. We're doing a color, flower, and animal. All right, I see everybody that's commenting, and I'm taking down your names now. Jermaine, thank you. Karen, Pat, nice. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up and being patient with me. I'm not as smooth of a talker as my mom. She's good at convincing you guys and showing you the glory. All right. That's lot 406 for those. All right, where did I have these before? So these were favorites of people's too. These, if I could get them untangled, Goofy. All right, I guess they're not coming untangled. Oh, yes they are. All right, so I've got a big one and a little one of these hand-carved amber pendants. Lot 402 and 403. I remember, I believe Jermaine got one, and Pat, I think you got one too. We've had them back and forth. We've had them on and off for the past several lives. We've had some here and there, but Mom likes to hoard these a little bit because they're very satisfying to hold in your hand. So I pulled this from her little collection, and I didn't show her. That's lot 402 and 403. Oh, thanks, Jermaine. All right, lot 402 for Jermaine. All right, that means this little one's gone. Oh yeah, I should show all that detail right there. If only my screen would focus. I would love it if StreamYard would let you do full screen and zoom in and hyper focus, but I like that. It's hand carved amber. It has a very ancient feeling to it. Well, it is ancient, and I adore it. All right, that was lot 403 because 402 is gone. Thank you. Hi, Terry. How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight? You guys having a good time? Having a good Sunday? Sorry I didn't do a demo. I had to jump right in, but I had a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning because I was trying to adjust my tripod, and then my phone was like, "Oh, you're trying to call the police." I'm like, "No, wait." I tried to call 911 for me, which did not work out. So, Okay, so these lot 401. This is coated prehnite, and we had some prehnite last week that I really like that kind of sea foam green color that they have. But these have like an extra sheen on them because whatever they're coated with, it's got a glow on it, and I really like them. They kind of remind me of like really clear aquamarine, like the clearest oceans, and I adore those. That's lot 401 for $20, and I have 2 of those. Oh, thank you, Kim. And Pat. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, whoa, you guys are really into this. Okay, I'll take down everybody's name. Y'all gonna have to give me a second. All right, Kim. Pat. I did go into the secret stash. This was a little separated bowl. If it's in the separated section, I know what that's for. That's for Mom's personal dragon hoard. All right. Bear with me, y'all. Just writing everybody down here. You guys like this more than I thought you would, and I did not prepare to have to write down so many names, but I appreciate it. What else are you up to tonight, Mom? And everybody, what are you guys doing? Trying to stall while I write down everybody's name. Okay, perfect. There we go. No more stalling. I did it. All right, those are gone. Those are beyond gone. I actually don't know how many we have left of those. I had these two sitting here, but I wrote down everybody, and that was 5 people. So let's see if we have it. I will check before I send invoices. Don't worry, y'all. But I'm writing everybody's name down anyway. All right. So this, I didn't know how well this was gonna do. Oh, Terry. I hope you're sending them to mine, Azalea Ogden at iCloud, or Gringo Studios at Yahoo is for mom. If you send them to dad at Gringo Studios at Gmail, sometimes he uses that for mostly wholesale and other things like that. So I'm not really sure. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'll check my junk folder because sometimes that happens. So sorry about that. Both plus well, you can tell me what the problem is now. If you got an order you're waiting for, sorry about the wait. We are just getting that done. I've been getting through those every day, doing a bit more and a bit more because we got pretty behind. So I'm catching up as fast as I can because I'm the only one filling orders for that. Dad does the wholesale and I do all the retail. So whenever we do a lot sale or we have something going on with the GBE, all that order filling responsibility falls to me, and it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. So I'm sorry about that wait for anybody. But I'm taking care of it. It'll get done. It'll all go out, and I'll write you a little special note too to go with it, make you feel a little better. Oh, Oh, I remember seeing that. I'm sorry about that. I'll go ahead and remedy that tonight, and I'll ship you your missing labradorite strand. I know I set that aside, but it must have gotten left out of the package. Sorry about that. So I didn't know how people would feel about this. This is just a gigantic rose quartz. And I love rose quartz that looks like this because it only has its slight blush of pink. It doesn't look dyed, and it doesn't look fake, it doesn't look cheap. It's got that slight blush pink, and I don't know, when you hold it up to the light, it just seems like it would glimmer like a rainbow. I love it. That's lot 407, and I only made one of these because, first of all, I didn't know if you guys would be into that. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in any rose quartz because it's usually on the cheaper end, and it's usually more common than most of the things that we show. But I don't know, if y'all are like me and you like some things like this, then I thought you might like it. So that's lot 407, rose quartz. Oh, Jermaine, there you are again. We've missed you. That's lot 407 for Jermaine. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh yeah, you guys love these. These are scrumptious. These are like candy. I say it every time, and I'm always thinking about these. I haven't gotten to keep any of them yet, but I love that finish on them. They're so smooth. They look a little bit grainy on the camera, but in reality, they're like little frosted candies, little chocolates. These are kind of buffed, faceted rubies. That's why they have that kind of purple tone. I thought they were garnets when I first saw them that were kind of buffed, but no, Mom said that they are rubies. And that is lot 404. We have more of these, but I only made one lot for tonight. So if you guys are interested in these really scrumptious, I don't know, scrumptious little candies, I keep saying, but I can't stop thinking about them, like putting them, like biting it. I want to bite it with my teeth. And I feel like it would make a good fudge biting sound. I don't know. Lot 404 for 36, these buffed matte rubies, if you guys are into that. Oh yeah, Mom says, Terry Base, it's fine, better than slipping through the cracks, of course. Yeah, sometimes I do make mistakes, and sometimes things get left out, but don't worry. If you send me an email about that, I will remedy it as soon as possible and send you that missing thing. Sometimes I'm a little forgetful, and I apologize. All right, we're getting towards the end of the gemstone lots, but never fear, we have a lot of bronze to show that Dad crunched to get those done. So these, I sent a picture earlier of all of the lots that I had made to Mom, and she saw this, and she was like, somebody's lucky getting 2 of those at once. And this is the kind of, I think these are more purple one. Yeah, these are sapphires. The chunky sapphires. And these are usually the favorites. Mom will pair these up with blue and yellow all the time, but she very, very rarely puts them 2 together that match like that. And I love them. People covet these purple and pink sapphires. That's lot 408. Oh, Karen got it. Quick, you got the fastest Wi-Fi. All right. That was lot 408, but we have one more of these. It's a little bit more pink in tone, but they're the same size, and they are the same type of stone. Yes, Mom says I match all the time. Yeah, but you don't. I'm not sure you usually put the pink ones together since they're not so common and they're a little more they're more prized. This is another one. That's lot 409 for a more pink colored sapphire. See how these are more purple and these more pink? I love these pink ones. I love pink. If y'all know me, pink is pretty much my favorite color right now. So that's lot, I believe, 409 for those pink sapphires together. I love them. All right. Next, we've got two different lots of emeralds. And the reason that they're different, even though they came from the same mini strand, is because some of these are on the bigger side and some of them are on the smaller side. So, of course, I priced them differently. I have the same amount of beads per strand, but see how this one's larger. So these are emeralds. And if Clem is here tonight, they will tell you that they got a bunch of our emeralds. Pretty much claimed it every time we had it on screen. So slot 411 and 410. Oh, thank you, Robin. I'll write you down now. All right, Robin. There we go. Oh, wow. I blinked and then there was like a flood of comments. All right. Mom says, natural, no dye. They are gorgeous. Yeah, we scarcely show anything that's been dyed. Scarcely. Mom, we're selling from her personal collection, and she doesn't usually pick out things that are dyed. Her taste in gemstones is expensive, whereas mine is not so expensive, because I like garnets and peridots, and those are not usually on the higher end side. But I have expensive taste in pretty much everything else. All right, thank you guys. That's the emeralds gone. I'm gonna write down everybody's names in case I have some more, and I'll send you guys invoices when I find out if I have enough for everybody. All right. Perfect. Thank you guys. All right, the last gemstone lot of the evening is this honkin' ruby, and we have only ever shown these one other time, probably because they have that iridescent sheen and they're probably one of Mom's favorites, and you know, this might not be one of her things she likes to share, but I like them a lot, and we've sold this one other time on our live sales. That's lot 412. And you know what, annoyingly, I was trying to find the price that we charged for this last time and I could not find it, and I realized, okay, that's before we used our Shopify invoices. So, you know, that's when I was still sending PayPal invoices, and unfortunately you can't search up products that you've sold through PayPal because, you know, we did it like friends and family or whatever, and it wasn't like an official invoice to look back at. So, you know, goofy, but I figured it out. And Dad helped me too. He was like, that looks right. And I was like, all right, I guess so. All right. Terry says, gemstones are costly, but it's delightful to splurge now and then. Oh, I agree. I got something to show y'all right now. If I can find out where I put that delicious thing that I was going to show you. I think they're sitting right here, actually. When we were at one of our gem shows, I picked out some really delicious tourmaline. And earlier, I was thinking, do I want to break up that strand and share with everybody? Because I guess Mom kind of got it for me as a little bit of a gift and a little bit of something that I can make money on. But I kind of felt the hoarding feeling, and I wanted to keep them all for myself. Hello, says new to live. Well, here's how we do it. If you see stuff that you like, here's the tag. It says lot 412 for $72. If that's something that you want, you comment 412 or lot 412. Regardless, I'll know what you're talking about. And I'm going to look at your name, and I'm going to write it down in my notebook with the lot number and send you an invoice through Shopify either tonight or tomorrow or maybe Wednesday at the latest. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. We're trying to make it as easy for everybody as possible. All you got to do is leave a comment, and we take care of the rest. That's lot 412 for $72. That's a honkin' ruby. Mom says that is a fantastic piece. I know, it looks like it should be like a centerpiece, like on a crown on someone's forehead, right there, big in the center. I'd wear that. I used to be obsessed with the show Steven Universe, and I would use double-sided tape and plastic gemstones, and I would tape gemstones to my forehead. Left a rash. Not a good idea. All right, that was the last of our gemstone lives. If there's anything at the end that I see has not gone, I'll bring them back up so everybody can look, even our, especially our new viewers, so everybody can see what's going on. All right, let me pull up our first bronze lot. All right. So some of these we haven't had in bronze in a while. We've had them in silver. We've been doing a lot of silver lately, lots of Shibu, and now it's time for our bronze run. And these, Dad buffed them so good that in a certain, like at this angle, they almost look like silver, but these are bronze. This is lot 413. This is our bronze fairy in a leaf pendant. This was really popular when we had this in silver. I don't have any left now. I've got to build another tree of those. And I just love how Dad will make these glow like gold. Makes bronze look real extra pretty. Oh, Jermaine, lot 412, you sold me. Oh, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine. We love you, Jermaine. All right. Karen, I see you. Oh, yeah, and by the way, see how this tag does not have a number on the back of it? That's because we are taking orders on these. So whoever comments it that they want it at the end of this, I'm going to write down however many I see, and we're just going to make that. So we're taking orders on it. You guys can have as many of these as you want. That's what Dad said, and he's willing to make them. So, Jermaine, I'm going crazy tonight. I'm glad. All right, let's see who else we've got in here. Karen, I got you. 413. Oh, Pat says the screen is blurry. Dang, I hope not. I hope it's not my internet, because my screen is clear because I cleaned off my lens super good before I started, but I don't know why yours would be blurry. Maybe the internet is shoddy on somebody's side. I don't know. Oh, yeah, wow, there's a flood of people tonight. All right, thank you guys. We got Teresa Kelly for 413. A little dyslexic. Sorry. It's been a point of trouble for a while. It's me reading numbers kind of backwards, but I'm doing my best, making the most of that. All right. You guys, it's a lot of people. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody showing up and being very patient while I take care of this myself. Mom is commenting, but it's not quite the same as her being here and displaying everything while I'm writing it. So I'm, displaying and writing, trying to be entertaining all at the same time. But thank you guys so much. Placing all these orders for our bronze pieces. I'm sure Dad's going to be very happy. All right. Pat says I came back a bit. Carla says clear here. Perfect. Mom says you will love that piece. I have had that strand for 20 years and I never could part with them. I used only one and it's on a treasure necklace. Wow. I do not remember that treasure necklace. I hope you showed me because that's, well, she probably keeps that secret in her secret stash. Mom has lots of secret stashes that we've been discovering while cleaning out the studio. Oh, thank you, Lori. She says, you're doing great, Azalea. Thank you. I'm trying my best. All right. That's this one. I'm not getting any more comments for these, so it's time to move on. Thank you guys for placing orders on these. I will send invoices to everybody either tonight or tomorrow, Wednesday at the latest. All right. Who is next? All right. I'm not sure if this is in order, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. This one we had on the website for a while, and then we took it down. And I think that's because we started making it in silver, and I don't know if people like that better. But this is lot 417. This is a bronze, I don't know, fairy butterfly, and I love the detail of the eyes on the wings. I didn't notice that until recently, but I have been, like, all for the past, I don't know, 4 to 5 years, I've been doing detailed acrylic painting / embroidery projects. I guess they're, can't remember what the word is. But anyway, I'm always drawing and painting and stitching butterflies that have eyes on the wings, and I love how that looks. Teresa says, I have been wanting that for so long. I don't even have one, honestly. Oh, I see a different comment. I will get you down for that right now. Thank you. Let's go ahead and delete this spam comment. How did people even find us on here? Bro, we are so niche, and bots still manage to find us. Alright, Teresa, I see you for 417. Kathy. I have to write like the wind right now. Trying to write it down so fast, but legible enough so I can actually read it later. Alright, thank you guys. Alright, what is next? This one. This one is never in bronze. This one is never even on the website. We don't do this in pewter. We've only ever done this in silver, apparently, and maybe Shibuichi. But this, I do not recall ever seeing in bronze, which is this golden Luna moth I love with her little face. I've been seeing this piece for years, and I didn't know until recently that it was like a woman in the center. I never noticed that before. I just kind of looked at it as like a moth, and I was like, oh, that's a person standing there. But that's, I don't know, Mom sculpted that so good that it just looks like the body of a bug in the distance. Mom says, usually Lima Beads gets those in bronze. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because I would know if this was listed on the website. This is lot 418 for this bronze Luna moth. And yes, we are taking orders. You guys can have as many as you want, and we'll make a casting list and make all of them. And there's a very high probability that I'm the one that's going to be building that tree. So those should come out, because apparently I'm a master tree builder. That's what Dad says, at least. Or maybe he's just telling me that so I don't feel discouraged. Alright, Robin, I see you for that. I wish I could... Okay, I think clicking on them makes it where the comments do not fly away so fast, so I can scroll up and read them. I don't want anybody to get left out. Alright. Oh, Kathy says, how much? 26. This is priced. I didn't even believe it, but Dad told me this is how it is priced. Alright, do I have everybody? No, I don't. You guys are flying in with those comments. Alright, bear with me now while I write all of these down. Thank you guys for joining me. I was scared to do this by myself, but it's not so bad, because you guys are nice. I get anxious before I do it, but then when I get on here, I realize, oh, this is fine. These are all my friends. I know everybody here, so, you know, this is fine. And then I feel comfortable. Alright, almost done here. Getting to the last of it. Oh, no, I'm not getting last of it. You guys are coming in with those comments. Y'all really want this, huh? Well, thank you. I like that story. I like that story a lot. I have to make like 4 different trees to fit all this in here. Alright. Mom says, you are doing so great. Thanks. I am doing my best. And hopefully, yeah, Mom will be home by the time of next week, so I won't have to do it by myself again. Oh, Karen says, we are your friends, Azalea. Thank you. That makes me happy, because I don't have a lot of friends my age. I've been making friends with the bead ladies pretty much since I popped out, so, you know. Oh, she says, Mom says, I forgot that Lima Beads usually gets those in silver. Well, I usually only ever see these in silver, so that's not a surprise. But I like those. I love the Luna Moth, and I want to make one for myself, but I haven't gotten to have one, you know? Sometimes I feel a little guilty when I add something on the tree for myself, because I'm like, oh, well, I gotta save this space for the customers, yo! And then Mom and Dad are like, no, you can have some, but, you know, don't want to be stingy with it. Alright. We still have a couple left. I'm saving the biggest one for last, because you guys are gonna love her. Alright, so then there is this. This I call the Owl Moth, because the face is like an owl. I don't know if Mom intended it to be an owl moth, or maybe that's just another person, but it looks like an owl, and it's so cute. And I love this. This is, if I can get it untangled, lot 416 for the bronze owl moth. I like all the butterfly fairy action happening tonight. Everything here that we've shown so far has like wings. We got all these fairies. We got the Luna moth. Mom loves herself a butterfly and a fairy combined mode. Like none of these are normal butterflies. Like this one has eyes on the wings and a human head. This one has an owl face, and this one has a whole woman in the center of it. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's sick. In a good way, of course. Julie says, lot 416. Teresa says, orders? Yes, we're taking orders on everything. All of these bronze pieces we can make more of. So you guys can comment as many of them as you want, and we will make more of them. And I will send you an invoice for all of your pieces, either tonight, tomorrow, at the latest Wednesday. So I got to pause for a second. You guys can stare at the glory while I have to pause and write down everybody's names, because if I, did you get me for lot 418? I did. Yes, I got you for 418. Oh, shoot. Dang. All right, I gotta write all these down. Every time I do this, I'm like, oh, bear with me. Thank you for being patient. But you all know the drill by now. I just don't know what to say when I'm writing down these names. I'm so focused. So I hope y'all don't get bored while I'm sitting here writing down your orders. You guys have pretty long attention spans, so, Mom says, Kathy Tutmark, I keep selling mine. I make it with a gem drop and it gets sold right away. Oh, the Luna moth. I love that Luna moth. That is so perfect for a treasure necklace. I would like the Luna moth, the silver Luna moth, on a necklace of like either moonstones or garnets. Y'all know how much I love a garnet. It's my favorite. I think they've been my favorite ever since, like, I told Mom that I liked them, and she got me a really, really nice strand of little oval rounded garnets. They had like the most perfect facets. Oh my gosh, I might have to start a new page for you guys. Sherry says, hi Zelia, just got internet back, and I'm so happy to see these beautiful pieces. Oh, thank you for joining us, Sherry. All right, got Lorraine, Wendy. Don't worry, Wendy, you're not in trouble. Just writing down your name. Lot. Next, we got Robin, 416. You guys really like this, huh? I do too. Oh no. Never mind. If Mom was here, she could be saying something funny and interesting while I'm writing these down. Jermaine says, stay focused, Azalea. We want the goods. Thank you, Jermaine. I guess I'm not here to entertain. I am here to sell it, and you guys want it. So, you know what? It works for me. Sometimes I just don't know what to say, but it's perfect that you guys don't even care, that you're just here to get the goods. Kind of suspicious. Priscilla asked the price on 416, $38. All of these pieces we cast in our studio, and all of them are hand finished. Dad had to grind down and buff and tumble every one of these by hand, by himself. I'm gonna have to help him, but he did this today by himself while I was getting the other lots ready. Mom says, Sheree Miller, my internet has been spotty all week. My friend Jess lives in the boonies and the internet is super annoying. No Netflix. Yeah, you know what, Mom? I don't envy you, like even a little bit. I have been comfortable in the house. I have been with Marty. It's been pretty good. Karen asks, can I get a Luna moth, please? Yes, you can. I'm writing down your name. I'm writing down your name now. That is lot 418. You guys can have whatever you want, and we will make it. The only danger now is that my page is getting quite full, and I'm not even done yet. All right, let's see. Okay, I tried it, but it didn't show up on my computer. Don't worry, I got you down for 416. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Priscilla, thank you, Azalea. Of course. Mom says, I think folks like more than just the sale. What about my tutorials? I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't have any tutorial. I was gonna paint, but then I kind of got nervous, and then I didn't go grab my iPad to go draw. So, and all of my painting supplies was upstairs, and it was already like 7:02. I was like, I cannot make everybody wait so long. So, Jermaine says, well, I'm here for more than just the goods, but I want the goods too. Thank you. You will get the goods. You will get the goods. Fortunately, we have a more organized system than we pretty much have ever had. And now I'm helping my parents practically almost full time. Like, I do business related shenanigans every single day. I fill orders, I answer customer emails, I send invoices, I do my thing. So hopefully these will not have to wait so long. Hopefully you guys can have these pretty fast. But just know that if we're selling like 15 of these, we don't have 15 like stashed away somewhere to go make these. So please bear that in mind when I send you your invoices, and it might take a minute because it's on a pre-order, but you will receive your item. We will get it out as soon as possible. Wendy says, so sorry, I meant to order Luna Moth. I think I put the wrong lot. That's fine. I can fix it right now. That was, you want the Luna Moth? That is lot 418. You said 413. That's fine. I'll just change it. That is 418. Perfect. All right. Jermaine says, I love the tutorials too. Mom's tutorials are the ones worth watching. I don't have anything to teach anybody. I just know my usual crafts, and Mom knows way more. She knows things that you guys would be interested in. I can't really show like a sewing tutorial, and if I did drawing, I would have to get all of my stuff out, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. We jumped right into the sale today, did a little bit of chatting, but, sometimes I don't know what to do. I get nervous. But you know what? This is fine. You guys seem to be enjoying this, and we've had a pretty consistent viewing list so far. I don't know what that's called. Or we have a lot of people, I guess. All right. Long silver chain, and how much would that be? That is a good question to ask Mom, because I don't know. You want a long silver chain? I'll have to go find you some long silver chain. And then we can, you email me about that. Email me and we'll figure that out instead of in the comments of this video. Mom says, thanks, Jermaine. Anne asks, can I get a Luna Moth? Yes. Let me write your name. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. I've said that probably a dozen times today, and I mean it. All right. I might have to flip the page soon. Jermaine says, you know way more than me, Azalea. I don't know. I just, I've picked up hobbies. I was homeschooled for a while, so I started sewing. And I've been practicing my drawing for years and years and years and years. And I like jewelry. So, not that different from a lot of other people. But I just don't know if I have anything worth showing anybody. The only thing I could do a tutorial on is just my drawing. And I've done that before, but I don't think my drawing is quite at the level that I should be teaching any sort of tutorial or class or whatever. Mom says, I'll look, but sterling is high right now. Yes, it is. Lori Harvey asks, hi, Azalea, did you put me down for Luna Moth? No, I didn't see that, but I can do that now. I got them sitting right here. Got these lot numbers. Got to flip this page, though. All right. We've got Lori Harvey for lot 418. All right. Just another reminder for anybody that's new. All these bronze pieces that y'all are asking for, these are pre-orders. So we're going to have to make them first. We don't have these stashed away anywhere. We don't have a warehouse with back stock. Kaliti asks, hey Azalea, you are your own worst critic. I don't know if I'm not critiquing myself. I'm just being for real. Just being honest. I don't really have skills that I should be teaching other people at this point. I'm not teaching any classes. I could sell patterns, but I'm not going to teach a class. Mom has way more experience and expertise. She's the one that should be doing the tutorial. Jermaine says, oh yeah, Carla and Jermaine, you guys say I could teach doll making. Well, it's just basic sewing, and I paint the faces. I hand sew the clothes, usually since they're so small and fiddling. That's why I have to put my price up, because I have to hand sew the clothes. The body is simple enough, but the clothes, especially at the level that I want them to be at, I don't like making overly simple. I like to make them like extravagant. I like myself a Marie Antoinette doll, you know what I'm saying? With like all the details and the beading and the lace. So yeah, Mom says I should keep it simple, but it's hard for me because I like to be extravagant with the things that I make. I have a little show and tell for you guys if you want to see it at the end of the video, but I didn't want to put this first. So yeah, that is lot 414. That is our little bronze merboy. And he's been in bronze, shibu, silver, pewter, pretty much everything that we make in. He's had a life in it. So Carla says, painting faces is no easy feat. Oh, yeah, I guess that is a skill that I learned, but I sketched it out on the face first with like a pen or chalk or something. I've had people get my dolls and ask me if I screen print the face, and that's a little more advanced than what I am willing to do. I don't know how to screen print anything, to be honest. Teresa Kelly says, lot 414, please. Sure, of course. I'm writing you down now. 414. Virginia K. Barnes, 414. I got you. If I can find your name in this long list. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Julie says, don't underestimate yourself. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I would rather be humble than like, oh, I can do everything perfect all the time. Cynthia, my mom, I read your name and then I forgot that you were my mom for a second, that was you in the comments. That's one of my new favorite pieces. I have this on my hand-carved gemstone necklace and it looks really good. I think I recall seeing that. I don't know if you showed it to me over FaceTime. Mom and I were FaceTiming a lot before. She was feeling lonesome in the house by herself, and then we didn't call all this week. Mama, missed you. Oh, yes, please show and tell. You guys want to see that? All right. I'll show you at the end. I got one more thing, and then I'll show you guys my new thing that I finished. All right. This is the last one that Dad was really excited for everybody to see. This is a piece that we don't usually have. We don't sell this in pewter, and this was like a two-piece thing. Dad told me that it comes two pieces in the mold, and he has to fix them together. This is our large fairy. She's real heavy. That's why she costs that much. And I put a little discount on it because I knew my friends here would be seeing it, and I wanted you guys to get a little discount on it. We can take orders for this one too, but I mean, I don't know. Dad said take orders. I don't know if he meant a certain amount, because since it's a little more work than usual, so this one might take a little bit longer since we have to fix the wings to the body, but I'm sure you guys know the drill by now, and you guys are generally very patient with us, and I really appreciate that. All right, we got Teresa wants one. That is 415. Karen wants one. Oh, thank you guys. No rush. Thanks. Sometimes it gets a little like, when you got a lot of people all up in here, and you gotta take care of everybody. It's a little nerve-wracking, but we get it done. It'll go out. All right. Carrie Arase, let's see, you're already on the list. Perfect. 415. Jermaine, of course, Jermaine. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's placing our pre-orders and showing up to our lives and, being so supportive when I'm feeling a little bit nervous to be talking on the phone. But I really do appreciate you guys making this easier for me. Julie, there you are. I should show you guys my page right now. It's like word scramble up in here. Oh, beautiful green girl pieces. Thank you. I'm proud of what we do. That's why I'm sticking with this company. So I'm going to take this over some days because I'm proud to say we have our own jewelry component making business. We cast our own things in our own home. We don't have it shipped off anywhere. We do all of it ourselves. All of the design, all of the production, all of everything done by us three. And soon to be four when Max is, helping more. Kathy asks, do you ever make this one in silver? I have not seen this one in silver, I don't think. I've seen it in Shibu and I've seen it in bronze, but I have not seen it in silver, at least not in a long time. All right. Did I get everybody? Julie says, she's beauty. I know. I agree. Isn't she? Mom really knows how to carve a pretty lady. That's for sure. Mom says, a lot of waxwork on the pieces. We rarely have those in stock. Oh, yeah. We don't have these on the website. I'm positive about that. I am pretty well acquainted with our inventory on the website. And I've been trying to get it so we can have inventory on the pewter. But Dad says, he can handle it. I believe him. Robin says, you're doing great, Azalea. Thank you. My throat's getting a little dry, though. Carrie says, no worries, no rush, beautiful pieces. Thanks. I'm happy that I got through it and you guys have placed so many orders. I mean, look at my list. I'm not going to show you the giveaways, though. You guys probably just saw that. That was real amateur level. But this is my list right now. It's all these people. I had to write this so lightning quick. All right. Anne asks, what is Shibu? Shibu is the metal Shibuichi, which is a copper and silver alloy that we cast in. Damn, I'm kind of nervous. Y'all saw my giveaways just now. I wrote those last minute. But you know what? Those were the colors and flowers and animals I was thinking of. So, Mom says, Kathy Tutmark, once in a blue moon. It's pricey in sterling. Yeah, because it weighs a lot. It's like a heavy little something in my hand. All right. So that is the end of the lot sale. And, you know, for every single piece in bronze that I had here, we sold a bunch of. And as for all of the gemstones, I'm a little bit, I kind of don't want to go back and check. I'm pretty happy with our turnout for the bronze though. So I'm going to go ahead. You guys are going to have to close your eyes while I flip the camera so you don't get, you know, feeling goofy with it. I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys my project that I just finished. And then I'm going to do the giveaway. If I can get my thing to flip here. Hello. See how I'm a little bit sweaty? Yeah, it's warm. All right. Mom says, Anne O'Neill, originally the alloy was used on medieval Japanese sword handles. Correct. I don't know what else to add to that. All right, so I have my list here. I have everybody down. If there's something else that you want, I'm not sure about our stock in some of the gemstones if we're running out of those, but if there's like a bronze piece, if you're watching the replay, you can just email me or you can email the thing at the top, but preferably me, you know, so Mom doesn't have to deal with it, and I can add you to our casting list. But if you email me in like several days from now, yours will not be on the first casting list we make, so it might take a little longer, but we're going to get everything done and out as fast as we can. All right, so I'll do the giveaways in just a second, but you guys want to see what I finished. So when we got home from Fresno, California, from staying with Kate, I had the bag making fever. And so I've always loved Draculaura from Monster High and her awesome coffin purse. So I made it. Isn't that sick? I love it. I'm very proud of it. It's completely hand sewn. It's completely leather. I had to dye all the pieces. I didn't have to dye the pink, but I had to dye all of my black pieces black because I didn't have any black leather. I just had black leather dye and a bunch of random leather scraps in a big bag. So Carla says, I'm not guessing this week since I won last, but I wasn't fast enough to see your answers. Good. That's exactly what I want to hear. You guys don't be guessing it yet. No checking. No going back to see before I slap my hand down on the answers, because that's cheating. All right, so did I already talk about this? More or less. This is completely hand-stitched because I don't have a machine that can go through leather, so I had to punch all the holes with those, you know, those hole punching prongs, and I had to hand-stitch it, and I burnished the edges, and I have my little buckle. Oh, and there's a zipper on the top that actually works good. I'm very pleased with it. So yeah, at first I wanted to make a bag big enough to hold my iPad, but then I was like, do I really carry my iPad around? Like around? No. So I was like, okay, it just needs to be big enough to hold my phone, my keys, my wallet, and my chapstick, and this is great. And it's not too heavy either. And I don't know, I employed lots of my little tricks to stiffen it up. I used cardstock in between, sandwiched between two pieces of leather. It's lined with leather, but not lined in the way you think. It's just got extra pieces on the inside, and I'm very happy with it. It looks just like the Draculaura G1 handbag, and I'm extra pleased because nobody else has this. Hot Topic made a tiny, like, kind of ugly little makeup bag that was based on, like, a Draculaura version, but it wasn't this. Nobody else has made this, or posted about it on the internet, at least. So I'm very happy with it. And my Draculaura pink boots that have 6-inch platforms, which I'm excited about, are going to be here soon, and they're going to look perfect with the matching bag. I'm unbelievably excited. It's been my dream since I was like 10 to be like Draculaura, and now I'm going to have her bag and her boots. It's the most exciting thing ever. I need to make a little skirt, and I need to finish my vest, but Pat says, you could teach this. This is the first bag that I've ever hand-stitched out of leather and completed. I started working on a satchel, a red satchel for Dad, but since it's way bigger than this, it's like twice the size of this, and also completely hand-sewn. Secretly, between me and y'all, I prioritize this because this is more fun. But I'm going to make that thing for Dad because I told him I would for Father's Day, and that was a while ago. So, everybody's got a commission with me. Everybody has me making them something. So, I decided to prioritize my own bag for a minute. And now it's finally done. I'm very delighted. Thank you guys for all the nice comments about my bag. That's so many. I didn't even have a chance to read all of them. Jermaine, add purse making to the list of what you could teach. Thank you. I also drafted that pattern myself. I looked on Etsy for a coffin bag pattern, and they had some, but none of them were like that. Like, some of them were kind of ugly, and so I had to draft my own. And I just looked at the Draculaura bag that the doll comes with, and I was like, I guess I can try to do that. And I had to draft everything myself. It was trial and error, but fortunately, I didn't make any like huge mistakes. But I'm proud of some of the techniques I used to get the perfect shape. Like, I used the heat gun on the top to get that perfect angle so it wasn't like rounded off from the top. Happy with it. It's one of a kind. And Dad was saying, oh, you should sell that on Etsy. And I was like, it's so much work. That took me weeks. I started that when I got home from Fresno, and that was like a month ago. More than a month ago, I think. I don't actually know. My concept of time, I don't really remember. So I guess it's not relevant. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the giveaways. I've gone for just about an hour. Usually Mom likes to go for nearly 2 hours, but my throat is getting dry right now. So it's giveaway time. If you saw the answers, be, don't be guessing. Be fair. Yo. All right, so number 1. I didn't go super complicated and in depth with these this time. I just did color, flower, and animal like we usually do. Sometimes I try to switch it up, when Mom's home, then I have a little bit extra time to come up with it while she's making lots. But this time I was doing it on the fly, like 2 seconds before I went live. So I was like, everybody's going to be very upset if I don't have a giveaway. So this is the guessing game that you guys are used to. Sherry says, hint, you can use plastic yarn weaving material between leather. I've made material handbags. That is a good idea. I like that story. I would love to take a workshop / class for like bag making and leather working, because there's so much that I can learn. That's my first one that I've made. I burnished the edges, but they're still a little bit rough, and the stitches are still a little bit rough. But you know what? It's handmade, and it looks handmade, but it doesn't look like junky. So I'm happy. Mom says, it looks really sharp. How does it wear with stuff in it? I loaded it up with stuff the other day. Or last night, because I finished it last night. I just started putting stuff in it. I put my phone, I put the necessities, and, my phone, my wallet, my keys, and my chapstick didn't fill up that bag. So I just started putting more stuff in it. And, yeah, like any bag, it got a little heavier. But the bag itself is not very heavy at all, because the leather I used was real thin. And, the cardstock I used was not super thick either. And I didn't use any glue or any, unnecessary leather pieces. So it's not too heavy. It probably weighs like, here I am trying to guess how much it weighs. I don't know. I can't estimate that. I could put it on a scale, but it's not heavy. So I'm very happy with it. It holds my stuff perfectly, and it's going to look awesome with my pants, with my boots. And I'm very pleased. All right. Jermaine says, don't sell it. I will not. It's too much. And I worked on that with the image of myself using it. So I can't sell it now, because now I'm like devoted to having that bag like as an everyday thing. It's not super big or clunky or anything. It's average bag size, but extra awesome. Merle says, yes, don't sell it. Keep it for yourself. It is you. Thank you. Cherry says, beautiful job. Wendy says, can't wait to see the outfit. Anne says, that should be your trivia question. That should be a trivia question. Well, I don't know. Carla says, did you put the doll in it? That would look cool when you open it. Oh, a doll? That's a good idea. I can make a video of that. I can sneak a little doll in there and put it on one of those Lazy Susan things and spin it and then show the doll stop motion emerging from the bag. That would take a long time to do, because my dolls are not like posable, except one. I made one a couple years ago that had a full wire armature in the body, and so he's very posable and very cute. But that took a lot longer than making like a normal doll. All right, you guys, no more bag talk. It's giveaway time. The first subject is a color. Guess color. It's not Roy G. Biv. It's not red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, or violet. Now, I'm not giving any hints yet, If you guys don't get it, then, I'll give you one hint. But Mom, she doesn't know the answers, so she can't give the answer away this time. Usually I have to slap my hand down and hide it from her. Are you being for real? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see the answers? Cherie, did you see the answers? Because I said if you saw the answers, you're not supposed to guess. Because she's the first guess, and she got that immediately right. The color was chartreuse. Now, I'm going to write you down as the winner because I don't know if you saw the answers. But if you didn't, that's some crazy psychic action, and I'm going to ask you if you learned that from Pat, because I will never forget the time that Pat won like 4 times in a row. It was crazy. I was like, psychic action. Okay, guys, no more guessing colors, because Cherie got it first. See that? Right after this comment, she put this one. Chartreuse. And that's what it says. So, you better not be cheating, but I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to put your name down. I know you wouldn't cheat, Cherie. We know you're real with it. But you got this first giveaway, first round, immediately won by Cherie. I thought I was being sneaky with my colors, but it wasn't sneaky enough. I was like, I'll come up with something good. And apparently, I guess it was what Cherie was thinking of at the exact same moment and got it immediately. So, anyway, you guys have 2 other rounds. Okay, round 2 is a flower. Cherie, no more guessing, because you already got it. You can't win 2 giveaways in one weekend. Oh, are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. You got that first. But good job. She says, yay, thank you. All right. Oh, shoot. A lot of flowers come in. Dang. All right. Julie says iris. June says wisteria. Diana says rose. Kajlisa says, I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but I'm trying my best. Says rose. Wait. It shot me all the way at the bottom. I'm trying to see. Okay, Merle says peony. Sandy says lavender. Donna says zinnia. Jermaine says tulip. Anne says tulip. Wendy, rain lily. Cheating is ill-gotten gains. I agree, but sometimes people don't care if they cheated. They're like, I want to win. I know that's not you, but I was suspicious for a second because I was like, how is that possible that you guessed it immediately? The first guess, the first comment, that was crazy. That's some crazy luck you got. You got a $20 gift card, and I'll be sending it to you after the live. Now, we got 2 other people that get to win, too, so I gotta read all these comments. Irene says, uh-oh, I'm late. I don't know how this works. So Irene, everybody's guessing flowers right now. Because round 1 was color, and the color was chartreuse, and, Cherie got it first. Somebody's texting me. So next is a flower. You guess a flower, and the first person to get the flower that I'm thinking of wins the second giveaway. All right, we got more tulip, lavender, hibiscus. Ooh, I don't see it yet. Zinnia, pansy, geranium, daffodils, sunflower. Wow, that's crazy. You guys are really digging deep in there. I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, I will tell you guys. I'll give you a hint when I get to the bottom of this list. If I'll ever get to the bottom of this list. You guys are guessing these so quick. Alright, nobody's guessed my flower yet. So, it starts with a, whoa, there's even more. It starts with a C. Merle says cosmos. It's not a cosmos, but it starts with a C. I have grown this flower before. It was in our yard, and then it got crushed by a tree. It's not a rose. It's not carnation. It's not clematis. You guys are getting close, though. Ah, I see it. Robin. Camellia. That was my flower. Good job, Robin. You got it. You win the second giveaway. So, let's see. That's it. Robin LaBelle. For round 2, the flower was camellia. Alright. Alright, round 3 is an animal. Guess away at an animal. Let's see if you guys can get it as quickly as Cherie got it. That was some insane luck. Alright, guess animals, y'all. Oh, wow. I, like, blinked, and there was, like, 50 comments. Everybody's saying, congrats, Robin. Correct. Congratulations, Robin. You guys are really guessing it. Oh, I just saw it a second ago. I have to see who commented it. I just saw my answer. Oh no. Up, it is Kari Arase with bear. That was my animal. Good job. All right, that's round 3. That's it for the giveaways. Let's see. I will read you guys out. Okay, so round 1 was Sherry Miller with Color Chartreuse. Round 2 was Robin LaBelle with the flower Camellia. And round 3 was Kari Arase with the animal bear. Good job, you guys. I'm going to read off the list of people that got lots tonight. If you're watching the replay, you can email me and ask for something else. You can ask me for a lot number, or you can ask me for what you saw if you don't know the lot number, and I can send you an invoice. We can email back and forth and figure it out. So the people that got lots were Jermaine Quetter, Karen Vasconcelos, Pat Moore, Kim Carnes, Karen Yates Waters, Virginia Barnes, Robin LaBelle, June Fujimoto, Teresa Kelly, Donna Thompson, Kajelisha Weiss, Julie Liston, Kathy Tutmark, Carrie Rosse, Priscilla Schmidt, Lorraine Saranick, Wendy Klein, Kay Slayton, Ann O'Neill, and Lori Harvey. Thank you guys for joining me today. We didn't go as long today because, Mom was not here and we didn't do I didn't do a demo, but I'm sure we will have one next week because Mom will be home. But, those are all the people that got lots. You know who you are when you won the giveaway. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys showing up and, being patient with me, doing this by myself for the first time in a while. And, all those long pauses of me writing down the huge list of names. Oh, my email, if you need to contact me, it is azaleaogden@icloud.com. I don't have it on the border because I didn't know if that would be very professional to put that one up there, but, I should have put that on the border since we usually put my email as the contact, but you don't really need to email me for the invoice or the giveaway. So I can just I will find you guys, and if I can't find your email in our files, I will just message you through Facebook. And so check your messages if you're not in our database. Otherwise, you should get emails from me. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna go make myself some tea because my throat's pretty dry. But thank you guys for all the nice comments about my bags and for placing all these orders. And they'll go out as soon as possible. I'll send you invoices tonight, tomorrow, or at the latest Wednesday. So thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Good night.